Hey y'all, welcome back to the Hack Shack. On today's video, we are going to be putting together a little badge here from Carolinacon. This is kind of a thing, these hardware badges have been a thing in hacker conferences for the last decent amount of time. Usually when pre-COVID or hopefully post-COVID too, at these conferences there's usually hardware hacking villages where folks can learn to solder, or sometimes they're pre-assembled, but usually there's a lot of folks tinkering around and hacking around and putting these things together. Now some of these do some kind of crazy stuff, and some of them are modified and hacked to do stuff they were never even designed to do, and some of them are more basic. I think this one may be a little more basic, but I'm not quite sure, so we'll find out when we get it put together. But this one's kind of cool. It's got a little hack the pig kind of theme going on there, because this is from a North Carolina hacker conference. I'm originally from South Carolina, so I know that both Carolinas are pretty serious about their barbecue, and I like both of them, and I'm a big fan of North Carolina as well. And you know, when we talk about when we say barbecue, we're talking about a type of food, not an event. So that's a big a thing that people kind of get fired up about sometimes, because some folks think barbecue is just like what we call a cookout, but be careful. Just kidding. Anyway, we'll get right into it, and hope you guys enjoy, and let's go. Okay folks, so I am going to try to use this lavalier mic and talk while we do this real time. So here we go. So you've got the board, I'll show you in a second, but here's the list of components that we have besides the board. We got the little battery holder deal here for 2 AAAs. We've got these little tiny I don't know what number these are as far as the sizing, tiny LEDs. Kind of got the IR LED here, and this is a, whoops, yeah, that's the IR LED. This is a 10K resistor, and then we've got 6 of these 220 ohm resistors, and this is a little photoresistor thing here, basically like a light sensor there, and got an on-off switch, and this is an Atmel let's see, 20U tiny 45 right here. So it's got a little bit of code that's going to work on here, and there's a socket that it's already in. This one actually had 2 sockets in it, but I mean, I'm just going to use the one. And then of course, you know, like I said, we've got the board itself. So I guess we will try to get going here. I'm going to go ahead and try to do the hard part first to knock it out, and that's these tiny LEDs, which I'm sure I'm going to flip across the room and begin crying because they are so tiny. So I'm going to flip this board over. I'm going to flip it over here, and we'll get going on the back side of this. And the design for this is kind of different. The LEDs, the surface mount LEDs are mounted kind of backwards. They're facing the back of the board, so they'll kind of glow through from the back side, I believe is how this is set up. So, and just on the intro, I know I said this was basic, and but I just want to make sure that I didn't mean that in a negative way. I think this is really cool, and designing and laying out a board and having all that stuff done is not a simple thing to do. So I think this is really cool, and I'm excited to get this going. So I just wanted to make sure I was clear on that. Okay, now these little guys are so tiny. I expect to probably lose them, but I hope I don't. I don't even know if I can get them out of this packaging that they're in. Let's see.
All right, so I got the board
here I've got, nope, there it is, okay. And so on a, you can probably see this, on a LED, the shorter leg is the negative leg. So we'll just, and then on the, here on the trace, on the PCB, you can see that there is one that's, it's marked negative. So the shorter leg will go into that. You put this socket in here, and if you notice, you may not be able to see, but let's look here. There is a ever so tiny notch right there in the socket, and on the PCB for this is going to go, there's a little thing indicating the notch. So that's how we want to line this up. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to take a little piece of this and stick this down, I guess. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Man, don't want to have all that extra wire. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. We'll see. I will, man, I put that, oh well. I did a great job of putting that down real straight, didn't I? Yeah, oh well, that's, it's on there now. I think I'm gonna leave this extra, just whatever. So I'm gonna put the old red into there and the black into here. I'm not gonna trim this down or anything for this. So the IR though, I wonder if that means it will talk to other people that have the badge. Or is that like another thing? I don't know. Maybe it turns off TVs. Maybe I need to check the docks. All right, we can see if it does pulse out something. We can see what that is. All right, let's see. Okay, I've got something here. I hope I didn't mess that one up. I see this guy like it was blinking. Let's turn this light off. Somebody said, let's see if you can see here. Let me turn my light off. I got one eye working there, so maybe I need to check the solder on the other eye. This said also, oh, look at that. it had the little thing here, and it lights up. There's a white solder mask here, or whatever you want to call it. And when it's dark, or this, it says, "You're dead meat." You can kind of see it, but that's neat. That's kind of cool. So the one eye thing there, let's flip over and see if we need to adjust that or heat this up and move it a little bit. And maybe I'll just be a bad person and do this while it's on. Oh, you know what? It's the wrong polarity. Look here. Look, see what the mistake I made? I made the mistake. Look at this. I should have noticed that. So, whereas all these at the bottom down here, they were all in the same like polarity. The eyes up here for the pig, this one's plus minus, and then this one's minus plus. So I need to flip this one around. So let's turn it off. I'll turn the light back on here, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if we need it or not, but there we go. We'll get the overhead light back going. So let's flip this one around. I should have caught that, but I did not. I'm sure you were all screaming, those of you that were watching this, all 2 of you. So I need to flip that guy around, right? We messed up our LED. Oh, we have 2 eyes. Now let's see here. Now that thing, if it's doing IR, I wonder if it, I don't know. Maybe it does something else. Is the camera picking up? I know cameras will pick up IR, won't they? That's fun. You can see it flashes the other LEDs too on boot up. The bottom ones there. And those, it looks like the eyes kind of start doing this cool PWM thing. They're kind of fading in and out. That's cool. And then that still does that when you block the light there. That's kind of neat. So yeah, this is kind of cool. Well, maybe we can figure out if it's supposed to do anything else or if any other people did. We'll check. There's a GitHub. I'll put some links to this, and maybe there's some other stuff people are doing with these. I have no idea, but it's fun. This is the first like quote unquote con badge I've done. A good friend of mine, Mr. Ben Hibben, he's at Blenster, BLENSTER on Twitter. He and The Hat, they made some really awesome badges and stuff. So check those guys out. They're pretty awesome. We're super nice, really cool folks. But that's it for this one. We're running on an hour now, so there's no way I'm not gonna have to have sped this up. So hope you enjoyed it, and check out this cool little thing here. Pretty fun. All right. Hey guys, if you made it this far, appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope to see you again next time. So take care, and bye-bye.